What if I told you that the heaviness you feel, the constant worries, the nagging fears, the restless nights, is not yours to bear? Imagine for a moment that the voice in your mind, the one spinning endless tales of what if, is not a protector, but an illusion. It's a shadow standing between you and the deep peace that is your birthright. What if worry was never a shield, but a barrier? What if the freedom you seek has been quietly waiting for you to let go? Carl Jung once unveiled a truth so profound it echoes through time. Worry is not reality. It's a distortion, a mirage pulling you away from the present. Beneath worry's weight lies an opportunity, a chance to release the illusions and step into the boundless serenity that comes with trust. What if the way forward wasn't in clinging tighter, but in surrendering completely? What if letting go was the path to reclaiming the joy and peace you were always meant to embody? Pause for a moment. Take a slow, intentional breath. Let this truth take root within you. Worry isn't here to protect you. It's here to reveal something deeper. It's a reflection of the unhealed, the unseen, and the unresolved within. Jung's teachings on the shadow remind us that the fears and doubts we suppress don't disappear. They manifest, whispering through the veil of worry, urging us to look inward. But here is the beautiful part. Worry isn't your enemy. It's a messenger. It's an invitation to heal, to meet the parts of yourself that have been waiting for your compassion. When you stop resisting and start listening, worry transforms. What once felt like a burden becomes a bridge, a sacred path leading you back to yourself. Now, close your eyes and picture this. You, free from the weight of doubt, no longer bound by the illusions of fear, but standing fully in the radiant present. In this space, there is no noise, no struggle, only trust. Trust in the unfolding of life, trust in the wisdom of your soul, and trust in the peace that has always been yours. The journey begins now, not with struggle, but with surrender. Release the grip of worry. Allow it to teach you, to guide you, and then let it fade. The peace you seek isn't out there. It's within you, waiting to be embraced. Take another breath. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The transformation is already happening. Take a moment to pause and reflect. How often does worry pull you away from your center, dragging your mind into a future filled with what-ifs? These scenarios, crafted by fear, are mere illusions, phantoms created by the mind. They hold no power except the power you grant them. Worry distracts you from the present, the only space where life truly unfolds. When you observe these thoughts without judgment, you begin to unravel their grip. This simple awareness, the recognition that these fears are not reality, but fleeting ideas, is the first step toward inner freedom. Life has a way of offering subtle guidance, small signs that show us the way forward, even when we feel lost. But worry obscures these moments of clarity, keeping us blind to the ways the universe aligns for our growth. To release worry is to open yourself to the flow of life, not with passive surrender, but with active trust. Trust that even when you cannot see the path ahead, it is unfolding in ways that are meant for your highest good. Letting go of worry is not a loss of control, but a reclamation of your peace. The act of trust is transformative. Without it, the mind races to create a false sense of security through control and overthinking. True safety, however, comes not from controlling the outcome, but from trusting your ability to navigate life as it is. This trust extends inward, acknowledging your inner strength, and outward, embracing the natural rhythm of existence. It's a reminder that even the unexpected has purpose. To move beyond worry, you must align with your authentic self. Often, worry grows when we stray from who we truly are, attempting to conform to roles and expectations that don't resonate with our essence. Returning to yourself, peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and external pressure, creates space for clarity and peace. When you live in harmony with your truth, worry has no room to take hold. You walk with quiet confidence, knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. Take a deep breath and feel the weight begin to lift. You are not here to control every moment, but to trust in the unfolding of life. Peace is not something to chase, it's already within you, waiting to be embraced. Let go of the illusion of worry and step fully into the present, where the beauty of life resides. Trust the process, trust yourself, trust life. Surrender is not a sign of defeat. It is the highest form of wisdom. It is the quiet understanding that life's flow operates on a rhythm beyond our control, one that guides us if we allow it. Resistance to uncertainty, to change, to the unknown, only binds us, creating tension and struggle. The tighter we cling, the more entangled we become. Freedom doesn't come from struggle. It arises from releasing the need to resist. Surrender is not giving up. It is opening up, accepting life as it unfolds, free of judgment or grasping. In this space of acceptance, life softens. Growth emerges naturally, not forced, but fluid. Fear dissolves, leaving room for solutions to arise effortlessly, like flowers blooming in fertile soil. Letting go of worry doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. It means meeting them differently, with curiosity rather than fear. Uncertainty, far from being a void, is the birthplace of infinite possibilities. It is where transformation begins and creativity thrives. When you embrace the unknown, you break free from worry's chains and step into the richness of the present. Remember this profound truth. What you seek is already within. Worry pulls you outward, chasing answers in the noise of the world. But peace, true peace, is found inward. It is the quiet, unwavering stillness at your core, untouched by fear or doubt. This is your essence, the part of you that knows you are more than your fears, more than the stories your mind weaves. When you return to this inner stillness, worry dissolves and freedom takes its place. Letting go is not a single act, it is a practice, a gentle remembering. Worry may visit again, as it does, but instead of battling it, welcome it with compassion. Acknowledge its presence and then gently guide yourself back to trust, to presence, to the steady rhythm of life. Each time you practice this, the path becomes clearer. Over time, worry no longer controls your journey. Instead, you walk with peace and clarity, carried by the wisdom that surrender brings. In surrender, you find your freedom. Worry often whispers a lie, that something is missing, that you are incomplete, or that life is somehow lacking. Yet, as Jung observed, this fear stems from a disconnection from your deeper self. Worry is like a veil, hiding the abundance and sweetness already within you. When you release the belief that anything vital is absent, the veil lifts, revealing a profound truth. Nothing essential can ever be lost. In this shift, fear loses its hold, and you reclaim the wholeness that was always there. The mind, with its endless stories of what could go wrong, is not the truth-teller it pretends to be. These narratives are projections, often reflecting unhealed parts of us. If you fear rejection, for instance, it may echo wounds from the past. By turning inward and healing those wounds, you reclaim your power, and the mind's stories lose their weight. Worry also distorts time, keeping you trapped in a future that hasn't arrived or tethered to a past that no longer defines you. Jung reminds us that this fixation on time takes you away from the eternal present, the only place life truly exists. Imagine setting down the heavy load of future fears and past regrets. In the present, you are weightless, free to simply be. The present moment asks for nothing but your presence, offering its quiet beauty in return. This is where life unfolds, in the now, unburdened and full of possibility. Jung's teachings on the collective unconscious offer profound insights into the nature of worry. He proposed that some fears and patterns are not purely personal, but are shared aspects of the human experience, woven into the fabric of humanity. Worry, seen through this lens, becomes a thread that connects us all, a universal reminder of our shared vulnerability and strength. This understanding is freeing. It allows you to approach your worries not as isolated flaws, but as part of the broader story of being human. With this perspective, you can meet your challenges with compassion rather than judgment, embracing them as natural steps along the spiritual path. Surrender, as Jung taught, is not about defeat, but about releasing the illusion of control. Picture trying to hold water tightly in your hands. The harder you squeeze, the more it slips away. Worry functions in the same way, thriving on resistance and control. Surrender invites you to let go of this grasp, to trust in the flow of life. This is not about passivity, it's about adaptability. In surrender, you find clarity, ease, and the ability to respond to challenges with a heart that moves with the current rather than against it. Jung also emphasized the importance of symbols and dreams as gateways to deeper understanding. Worry often signals a misalignment between your conscious mind and the truths held within your unconscious. Repeated worries, dreams, or symbols serve as messages, inviting you to explore what lies beneath the surface. Instead of dismissing these signals, approach them with curiosity. What might your worry be trying to reveal? Perhaps it points to an unmet need, a neglected emotion, or an imbalance that longs for your attention. When you listen to these inner messages, you uncover the root of your anxiety, healing it at its source rather than simply managing its symptoms. The connection between worry and identity runs deep. Worry often arises from a fear of losing what defines you, your roles, achievements, or relationships. Jung's path of individuation teaches that your essence transcends these external markers. You are not defined by your job, your relationships, or your possessions. These are aspects of your life, not the core of your being. When you release attachment to these roles, you free yourself from the fear of losing them. In doing so, you reconnect with your true self, the part of you that is unchanging and whole, regardless of life's fluctuations. Jung also understood the ego's need for certainty, even when that certainty manifests as worry. The ego clings to the known, perceiving the unknown as a threat. Yet the unknown is not an enemy, it is a doorway. Life's most profound transformations happen when you step into uncertainty with trust, allowing yourself to be guided by the mystery of what is yet to unfold. Worry attempts to confine you to the familiar, but growth flourishes when you transcend these boundaries and open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the unknown. In relationships, worry often manifests as concerns about how others see you or whether you meet their expectations. But Jung invites us to ask, are these worries truly about others, or are they reflections of our own fears, fears of inadequacy, rejection, or unworthiness? When you turn inward and heal these fears, you release the need for external validation. This creates space for relationships built on authenticity and mutual respect, free from the grip of anxiety. At the heart of Jung's teachings is the power of presence. Worry pulls you away from the now, chaining you to imagined futures or unresolved pasts. But within you lies the silent observer, the unchanging presence that watches your thoughts and emotions without attachment. This observer sees your worries drift by like clouds across the vast sky of your being, untouched and unshaken. The more you connect with this inner stillness, the more you realize that worry is fleeting without true power. In this awareness, life transforms, worry dissolves, and you step into a state of peace and presence. Each moment becomes an opportunity to live fully, free from the weight of imagined burdens. Carry this wisdom with you. Let it guide your journey inward and outward, toward a life rooted in clarity, trust, and connection. And remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your courage and growth. If you've made it this far, you're part of the rare few choosing to awaken and evolve. Keep walking this path, knowing that each moment of trust brings you closer to the life of freedom and peace that has always been waiting for you.